Hello, good evening, and welcome to Try Not to Die Thursday, with oxygen not included this week. This week, plans are to breathe, as the title suggests. Hello, good evening, Sierra Lad, welcome. And there should hopefully be no stabbing tonight, just to let you know, Sierra Lad. There will be breathing tonight. We are going to try to breathe. We're going to attempt to breathe. That is tonight's goal, is breathing. Lots of breathing. By which I mean this marvelous configuration that is in the center of the screen right now has finally been completed enough to be turned on. I'm actually terrified of this prospect because I don't know if I actually have enough power in the base to run this until it can run itself. So that's going to be a whole thing here. Transport tubes. Yes, I know about transport tubes. I have never actually built them myself because I've never had enough. No, they don't stab. The dupes do not stab. They have their little guns. And I mean, Bert here nearly died last game. He was actually knocked unconscious and had to be carried to the hospital. But he did that through his own foolishness, because he insisted upon standing in the hot room to repair this gas generator until he was at 1 hit point and then died in the doorway. So another part of today is to move this door and everything over here so that I can plant a wheezewort in this room and hopefully cool things a little. Well, they aren't trusted with anything sharp. Nothing that the dupes have ever done has involved cutting anything. They've always used their multi-tool gun things. But yes, that is one of the projects for today, is making this room 1 cell bigger so that I can plant a wheezewort in there and hopefully cool some things down a little. I haven't even found an oil biome yet, Sierra Lad. Also, Be Green, welcome, good evening. See, I have a personal policy of not going back to fix things. If a dupe dies, if something is horrifically broken, whatever, I will deal with it on the spot. I will not go back in time to fix it. I deal with the problems I create. That's what I do. But beyond expanding that room, I've also decided that I need a temporary way to get extra power. I'm not playing iron mode according to by the game rules. That's my personal rules. My personal rules is don't go back. Oh, so that was the problem that you were having? Was yesterday that you were complaining about that they wouldn't use their suits? But actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up, I think, 3 hamster wheels in this section right here that just connects to the power line leading to the oxygen generator. Okay, I honestly can't help you, Sierra Lad. The best advice I can offer is, the usual check to make sure they can actually reach the spot, I guess. But yes, hamster wheels. I need hamster wheels. Where are my hamster wheels? There they are. One, two, three. I have the dupes to spare for this. I just have to make sure that I connect it to the correct power line. I want it connected to this line. So, yes. Like so. These are solely for the line that goes into the oxygen generator. A full generator and full battery meant no power. Are you running it through a transformer? Have you got a break? I don't know. I'm not very helpful with this, I'm sensing. Okay. So, priority, we're going to install these at a 7. Like so. But when I hear you complaining about a game that I play, I want to try to help, Sierra Lad. Oh, if I could give you a couple of my cold biomes, I would. I think I have 6 of them at last count. Backseat games. Oh no, poor Tama. Okay, that's 2, and they're actually hooked in? Yes, they are. Okay. I'm flipping the switch. I'm flipping the switch. And now the power flows. The power flows. Yes, the pump is running. The pump has started. Yes, the water is flowing. The water is going down to where it's getting cooled. This is going to take a while, which is good. Two petrol generators, a metal refinery, and a polymer press. Hey, nice. Good things, but yeah, hot good things. Okay. So, continuing onwards, my next thing for construction here is that we want to get all this stuff installed down here. So, this pipe goes in here. This wire, which we're making sure is gold, is going to just follow the same line as the pipe because I am lazy like that. And going to set priority 7 on this lot. And we also, okay, fine, that can be a 7, whatever it wants to be. Okay, and while I'm at it, I want this dugout. You think Tom actually... Well, you know, the best way to get somebody to stop bothering you about a thing is to keep them busy with the thing. Okay. The water is still running through the massive pipes, but here it comes. It is much cooler now. And the water goes... And the whole game stalls because the water is going into the... Please, no. Alright, the water flows! The water flows and the electrolyzers start. And you know what? I'm going to set this one to chlorine as well, just in the hopes of getting these pumps running. What do you mean this one has no gas output? Hold on. Oh no. How did I do that? Okay. Alright, I need to turn the system off. I need to turn the power off until they get this pipe built, because otherwise I'm wasting oxygen. And priority, let's put a 9 on that, please. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna set this one to hydrogen anyway. Yes, yes, come on, move it! Build the pipe! This is very important, guys! I need to get the chlorine out of the oxygen chamber so that there's room for oxygen. It's fine if there's chlorine down here. It's actually good if there's chlorine down here, honestly. But chlorine in here, those are supposed to be my oxygen pumps. Somebody come build this pipe, darn it. Okay, while I wait for that, because a watched pot never boils. Okay, they have deconstructed that deodorizer, so a new tile in there, and a new airlock in there, and a new chunk of ladder just to make things nice and smooth. Please don't hurt yourself, Ren. Please don't hurt yourself. Hooray! Speaking of people who've hurt themselves, how's Bert doing? Oh, look at that! Bert's past halfway. Oh, Hassan is super happy again. Look at him. I have no idea what keeps making Hassan super happy, but... Look at him go! Okay. Is everything connected now? Hassan is not happy that Bert is in pain. Okay. Okay, excellent. Very good. Right. Okay, all the pipes are properly connected now. So I can turn it back on again. Hassan is not a dick. He's so happy. Why are you taking this from him? Alright, so how is the saline section coming? They have put in one corner of the wire. A miner get stuck in the pit of chlorine. Oh. Oh, that's pretty high stress. Yeah, I've built a recreation room with these beach chairs, which draw no power but which relieve their stress, which really seem to be helping. But you know, as a just in case, I also have some massage rooms in case they need them. But they really have not been using the massage rooms since I put in the recreation room. They prefer the beach chairs to the massage tables. Oh yeah, I wasn't trying to tell you that you were doing wrong or anything. I was just saying, you know, once you get the beach chairs, the dupes really prefer them. And clean up after my slickster. Because I can't ignore that for too long. Oh, they've got things built in here. Excellent. All right. Door. Let's see. Joshua, Hassan, and Bert are forbidden the door, so Bert, Hassan, and Joshua are forbidden this door. And this door deconstruct, and this tile deconstruct. Anybody who's nearly killed themselves trying to repair that machine is being forbidden the door. Ren, why are you making that face? You're sopping wet and tired. Why are you tired, Ren? Oh, well, I'm using an airlock here, just to keep the polluted air inside, because the natural gas generators produce polluted water just all over the floor. So I'm using the airlocks just to keep the polluted air kind of contained to their area. Especially since I'm not going to have room for a deodorizer in this area anymore. So that's the reason for all that happening. I still have areas where the oxygen is rather badly polluted, but actually let's turn off this switch for now. I think the slicksters, yeah, the slicksters have enough carbon dioxide for a while here. So the answer is yes, I do need a door there. Oh, and here are Harold and Ellie running their hearts out, powering the oxygen machine, which is not actually producing oxygen for the base yet. But the gases are definitely flowing. That is the good news. Pipe blocked. Why is the pipe blocked? Because the gas vent is overpressured. Oh boy. Okay. See, this is why I keep checking these things. Alright, turn it off. Twice. Thank you? I have a higher pressure gas vent, don't I? I'm sure I researched one. I hardly ever use it, but... Oh, it needs plastic. Huh. Well, I guess the next best thing is to embiggen this area? I was gonna need to go this way anyway, so let's do some digging. Also, did I not have these set to harvest? Because they should be set to harvest. And that's a bomb lily. That's bomb lilies, definitely. Harvest the bomb lilies. Harvest all the lilies. But yes, I do have the beginnings of a working system here. And it is actually producing a bit of oxygen. The question is this getting vented out immediately? It is. Okay, well that answers that question. What I need to do here... we're going to turn this up really high. If it's below... yeah, there we go. So that should... oh no, wait, no. No, I want it to go the other way. There we go. I want to send it a signal if it's below 0. And that should close up that vent. Yes, there we go. And that should store the oxygen just for the time being. Because I am running the algae ones. Where is that oxygen going? The vent is closed. I'm going to try not to think... oh, there we go, okay, there we go. We're just going to let the oxygen back up in that particular system right now. And they've started digging out that area to relieve some of the pressure. Excellent, okay. So since they've started doing that, let's turn the system back on again. They've got some more of the wires installed here. That is excellent. Okay. The gases are flowing. The vent is over pressure again. But that's why we're digging out here. I mean, let me be indulgent. Let's break into this chamber as well, because I want the bomb lily. I want all of the bomb lily. And it's still not enough. All right. Just keep digging, guys. Just keep digging. Okay, we've reached the point where it doesn't look as green in here anymore, so I'm going to set this one to oxygen. Because this is what I have filtration for. Yeah, all of that mixed air is getting demixed so that it's nothing but pure oxygen flowing towards and into my base. And it's gonna take a while for it to fill up this pipe and then start filling up the tanks, but in any case, while that's there is another stage to that, but I want to get this thing done with the natural gas generator first. Alright, duplicate skills. Is anybody allowed to learn anything? Harold. Harold could learn something, if there's anything useful for Harold to learn. You know what? Harold is in a good place. Harold's just going to sit on that point. Joshua! Oh, another level of design for you, Josh. Hassan, who is the second, although he doesn't know that, nobody tell him. Let's give you another level of crop tending. Oh, Steve, what happened to you? How did you get all out of balance? Well, you'll be fine, Steve. All right, and what do we have on offer? Don't blame me for you wanting to play this very good game, Sierra Lad. And iron. I will definitely take that iron. Yes, thank you. And come to think of it, I should put some automation in here for storage purposes. Let's see. If I put an auto sweeper, not enough space there. That's a pity. Apparently I can't do it with just one auto sweeper, and also, what do you mean unoccupied space? How is this space not unoccupied? I mean, I understand how this space isn't unoccupied, but... Grrr. I guess I basically want it, like, right here. But it looks like I'm going to have to adjust a bunch of things in order for that to work. Well, I guess that's what I'm doing next. Also... No, that's not. Alright, I want that there. I want one of these here. And... And yeah, just deconstruct this. There will be auto sweeping in that area when the time comes. In the meantime, okay, this is looking a little better. Okay, so I want a farm tile right here. Okay, and I want this analyzed. And fine, yes, I want a ladder. Why were you not? Oh, it's a plant. It's a plant there. Okay. Okay, I don't want a ladder there then. Even though that plant is useless. Currently. I guess I want a ladder here then. And I want this analyzed. Well, they've got nearly all the wiring in for the desalinator. Oh, excellent. We've already filled an entire tank with water. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much the same as what happened in my previous plan. It's because I put all the pumps onto the same thing. Everything that this is pumping is actually blocking these ones. It's hilarious. But that's okay. It uses less power this way. And we're still working on filling up the pipe, but look at all that oxygen! Glorious. The general idea at this point is to fill the pipe that's heading to the base so that I can start getting some oxygen stored in the reservoirs. which appears to be happening. Yes. Excellent. All right, things are going the way that I want them to. Dense pufflet? What does a dense puffed do? Non-aggressive critters that excrete condensed oxalite with each breath. Okay, I don't care what they do. I want that. I will take the dense. Fail math? What math failed? What math did I fail? What happened? Okay. I walked straight into that one. You win this round, Green. Oh, you mean like me? Okay, so... what I want to do is to put in another bank of electrolyzers, because I have more than enough water. Between what this is putting out and what this is putting out, I have more than enough water going around. And come to think of it, if I want them to be harvesting they need to be able to reach, and thus like that. And like this. And oh, that's no good. Okay. Yeah, okay, like that. Sure. Okay, right. Okay. Things are going. Things are going. They're happening. Okay, I have 2 of the dense puffed eggs, which is amazing. And oh, is that another squeaky puffed down there? I hope not. If it is, it's going to have to die. I'm sorry, squeakies. You are really lucky, Green. You could have gotten punched in the face. Okay, let's nudge up the priority of building this here. Oh my goodness, the water is nearly at a level where this pump will actually run. And how are the slicksters doing? The slicksters are still doing fine. That one is ploited on the floor again. Wow, they have used up all the air in those suits. Well, the system is working, so that'll be taken care of. The hatches are looking good. The puffed certs excreting lots of slime. Yellow alert, some steel. Oh no. I am hoping that that won't happen once I get mine built. I have the construction project for mine set up over here in this lovely ice biome. So I'm hoping that this system will not betray me. Hope is the operative word. Speaking of things I wonder are happening. Well, nothing's going on up here. I've still got about 200 kilograms of algae. Maybe I should be looking at exploiting this region a bit more. Because there is more up here. Not a massive amount more, but there is more, and I've already got a mining operation set up here. My main issue at this point is that I don't want to be dropping all this dirty water into my clean water. But once all this gets built, that is going to be less of a problem. I still don't know, like, where to put the dirty water, though. That's the problem, is, like, I can mine out this area, but then where does the dirty water go? And that's why this one spot remains untouched. Because it's right over my base, and I don't know how to deal with that. But yeah, I shall work upwards. I shall work upwards, and I will take all of this. That's what I will do. So, I was not aware that you could use it that way. Like, there is a way that, like, if you dig out just a corner of the geyser, you can actually look and see what it is. But I have a bad habit of uncovering the top of the geyser too, which activates it. Okay, going up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, ladder there, ladder there. 1, 2, 3, 4, ladder there, ladder there. 1, 2, 3, 4, ladder there and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, ladder there and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, ladder there. Okay, and cancel that bit of ladder there. And like so. And this is getting too much into the salt regions. I don't like it. And ladder there. Whoops! And ladder there. And ladder there. Why did my ladders just shut off there? I'm confused. Okay, and ladder here. And like that. And like that. And like that. Run it through a sieve and employ someone in a shallow pool. Cover. Yeah, I don't actually do that. I just run it through the sieve, honestly. I know I can use the chlorine to make it 100% germ-free, which is actually one of the reasons why I'm glad to have the chlorine down here. Like, this chlorine is actually surrounding these oxygen tanks, so it will keep them... Yes, the sieve can leave germs. But, to be perfectly honest, Sierra Lad, I found that the amount of germs that the sieve leaves behind, like, as long as in the build that I'm using at least, as long as the water is blue, it's fine. They don't catch anything from blue water, even if there's germs in it. This may not work with every build, but it does definitely work with the build that I'm in. It's just one of those weird things. I'm cheating a little bit by taking advantage of it, but all right. Digging. Dig that bit out. Dig that bit out. Dig that out. Dig that out. This one is funny shaped, but dig it out. Dig that out. Okay, dig that out and all of that. Dig all that out. Dig all of this out. Dig this out. Dig this out. And dig that out. But yeah, I take advantage of a few game mechanics like that. I fully admit I'm taking advantage, but it's just so handy. Okay, so I have 2 fish in this pool and 1 fish in this pool, and everything is weird because why aren't they down here? Who knows? Okay, and oh, I am very low on algae. I am very low on algae. Let's bump up the priority over here, especially for these sections. Just make that row 7 as well, just for convenience. that'll get me some algae, but a lot of slime. I need to process slime faster. That's what I need to do. I need to build another processor somewhere. Preferably in my foul air area. Which is apparently not going to be happening because I don't have room there. That's a pity. I don't want to uproot this Wheezewort. But you know what? I can build another processor right here. And it won't be too difficult to hook it in. So. Yeah. I'm gonna put a door here. And a... Hey, give me a deodorizer. And where is my refinement section? Algae distiller. Oh, cute. It's going to be sharing the same air with the Wheezewort. Ah, well. Algae distiller right there. And... you know, I'm just gonna leave that space in case I need it for another one, because I don't actually need this reed. I have lots of reed. Okay, so plumbing. Let's just run it up through here. And power. Oh, it's an overloaded system. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll hook it in there. And priority 7 on the lot of this, if you please. Because only 3 people can go up and do the mining that I just asked for anyway, so... 3 people or 2 people? How many suits do I have up there? 2 people. Only 2 people can go up and do the mining there, so that's something for the others to do. But yeah, they've already gotten me some algae, so... you know what, let's actually set that up for a dig as well, just for convenience. Okay, that's it. That's enough algae to keep things running for a while. But yeah, I have 9 tons of slime. I should be processing it more. I should be processing more of it. So, yeah, we'll just have them build that there. How are things going with capturing the saline? Ah, we have all the power wires built now. Time to get to work on more bits. I did build this out of gold, right? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Excellent. Go me! Okay, once I am capturing the salt water, I will have even more. I will have so much water. And then I can get to work on the next bank of the electrolyzers. And look at that, we are building up a reservoir of hydrogen, which is exactly what I was wanting. Okay, this battery is going to ask for power. Once it is at a third. Oh my goodness, look at that. My oxygen tanks are full! Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to turn on the connection to the base quite yet because I want to build up more of a reservoir of hydrogen. Admittedly, that's not going to happen with the oxygen tanks full, which is this is the fun part. Because, yeah, if I don't pass some oxygen, the system won't run. So, okay, so if it's below, what is it out here? 17? 1799. Okay, so if it's below 1700. Okay. And we will begin. Hey. We will disable some of the we'll disable these two oxygen things here. And that should hopefully cause the air in this area to fluctuate, right? Thank you, Joshua. Who's going to get the other one, though? Somebody get the other one. Anybody? Bueller? Anyone? Come turn this thing off! There we go. Thank you, Joshua. We'll see if that actually works. Okay, these slicksters are still doing okay. This one is still ploiting all over the floor. Okay, excellent. We have a farm tile here. One wart in there, please, immediately. Or, you know, as soon as you guys get to it, whichever comes first. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to turn up the priority on the algae machines. Just a little. Just a little. So we can keep those things fed, hopefully. perhaps setting it at 1700 is... Okay, you know what? I'm going to set it just a little touch higher. I'm going to set this at 750. I don't understand what's happening here, but... But yes, progress of sorts. It's just going to be turning on and off again, just like that, apparently. So I'm going to live with that. They're going to live with that. Oh! Oh, he is finally delivering the gold for this pump system. Oh, and Steve is getting some research done. Alright, Steve has completed the research on this thing. I still don't actually know what this does. A highly pressurized vent that periodically erupts with scalding steam, which is great. Hopefully it will turn into water, which I can then use to make oxygen with. But the whole thing here is like... Everything that I've encountered before has been a cool steam vent. I'm not actually certain what to do with this sucker. I'm not sure if what I've done here is the correct thing to be doing with this thing. But, like, I don't know what else to do with it, honestly. So, how is construction going here? I suppose I could. I would have to reroute a bunch of wiring through here because I would not be able to run these wires here. But yeah, I suppose I could like set up a steam turbine directly above it. I can use it as auxiliary power for the oxygen system. Speaking of which, how are we doing with filling this tank? Pipe blocked. Yes, I have backed up the oxygen really, really far. That's the problem. I believe the answer to this is that I need to pump more oxygen into the base, and or I have to build more holding tanks. You know what? Both. I choose to do both. Okay. All things considered. Steam turbine. Yes, I know I can't actually build one, but what are the dimensions on this sucker? Forget that. I'll leave 3 spaces as a just in case. Okay, well, we're going to put in a floor along here. I'm going to put... the sheer luxury, because I have the space, of 3 tanks right here. I need more tile. Like so. And like so. And pipe. Oh man. I put them in backwards. That's what I did. Okay. Let's try that again. Gas reservoir. It won't flip. It won't flip. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I canceled them for nothing. Okay. Back to the pipes. And run one up here like this. And then like so. And like so. And like so. And once that's built, I'll just take out this section in the middle here. Yes, that's the plan. Alright, and priority 8 on the lot of it. Get on it, children! Rerouting. Oh, I dream of rerouting. Every night. Every night, rerouting in my head. Because I am never going to build up a stockpile of hydrogen this way. But yeah, see, here they are. Otto and Steve don't actually need any stress release, so they're just hanging out in the rec room. But Rowan does, so Rowan is just, you know... He's having so much fun, guys. He's having so much fun. And up here we do in fact have a Wheezewort. Is it making any appreciable difference? Maybe a little? Maybe a little. Well, it's still pretty orange in here, but at least it's not red. Maybe this machine won't overheat as often now. I hope. Okay. And yeah, just keep mopping that petrol. But yeah, hopefully that Wheezewort will help. Let's turn on the carbon dioxide for the slicksters again while I'm in the area. Okay, now I'm going to leave the oxygen diffusers in the hospital areas functional. But I'm just going to slowly start turning off the other ones around the base, like this one. And you know what? This one also gets disabled now. I'm gonna leave the ones in the bedrooms for the last. I want to make sure that they can breathe in their sleep. That's very important to me. Okay, so how are things going down here? Oh, we've got the floors and the ceilings in. That's a good sign. Good start. And it looks like they've got the majority of the piping in place. Let's just double check that. Yes, they've got all the pipes hooked up. They just need to actually build a tank. Which they are working on. Oh, I hear the sound of new printables. What have we got? Ooh. Actual decision making. It's not 3 dupes and an item this time. It's 2 items and 2 dupes. I'm obviously not taking a dupe. I have no room for another dupe. Let's see. I'm going to take the rust because I do not actually have a use for the Joya. I mean, rust doesn't have much use either, but at least it's not organic. Come on guys, get a tank built. Tank! I'm not asking for much, just a tank. They're delivering lots of materials. Oh, I was not aware that they were a higher temp plant. I've actually been using, at least in the one spot, like right by my pod here, I've actually been using a Wheezewort as decor, simply to keep the temperature nicely regulated. We go naturally in the oil biome. Oh my goodness. Well, I still haven't found the oil biome. I keep going up instead of down. But I found that the Buddy Buds or the Mirth Leafs work just as well decor-wise. And honestly, I'm using more statues and portraits and stuff for decor than plants, simply because they take less maintenance. I now have 10 tons of slime. Why am I not processing it? Why? Pipe blocked. Hold on. Okay. Why is my pipe blocked? Oh, because I am running all of the... Oh dear. Oh. Well, that's my mistake. I'm running all of the algae machines into a single sieve. That's what I'm doing. Oh man, no wonder they're not running. Okay, dang, this holding tank is perfect. I don't want to be dumping more water into it. I say, maybe I'm going to start processing that carbon dioxide after all, just to have some place to pump the water. I never thought I'd have the problem of having more water than I know what to do with. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to put in that carbon filter that I decided I wasn't going to put in last week. The carbon skimmer, I mean. Because I've got this carbon dioxide geyser here, geyser. And yeah, I uncovered too much of it and it started spitting out carbon dioxide that I don't actually know what to do with, so yeah. Let's see, it's in refinement, isn't it? Where's the skimmer? Is it in refinement or is it in oxygen? There it is, it's in oxygen, okay. We're going to put it right here. Going to put a gas sensor right next to it. And run the wire right into it. And for power, going to use this system straight along here. And this is the difficult part, actually. Because I'm going to need an in pipe and an out pipe, and I already have a pipe here for the oil. For the crude that my slicksters are putting out. So, I do not want to hook it to this pipe. That's my special oxygen pipe. So I want to hook the clean water in here. So yeah, let's run this way, and we'll put a bridge in there for that one. This is gonna get really messy. And we will run that pipe yeah. Okay, another bridge. The correct way around. And we'll run it up this side. And instantly that is a problem. Immediately that is a problem. Alright, plan B. Cancel that and that. Okay, clean water pipe is going to go... Oh, I hate it. Okay. is going to go up here. It's going to follow the ladder. I hate this so much. Okay, it's gonna go up the side and over the top. And oh, and we're still working with the clean water here. And into there like that. And straight down. Oh, I hate it. And across. And like that. And that is the clean water. And the dirty water will go like this. I hate this so much. And it will go... yeah, it will go up here. Oh no. And like that. And like that. And oh no, like that. And I'm screwed. Okay. It goes like this. And like this. Oh god, it's ugly. And other way around. And like this. Like that. And yeah, like that. And oh boy. Okay, I see what must be done. I see what must be done. Okay. We go across like this. And then put another bridge in right here. And then the pipe goes down and meets this system right here. And a door goes over the whole thing. And it's hideous, but it's hooked in now. Well, sort of. It's not going to be getting power for quite some time, but everything has an order. Everything has an order that it gets done in. Today's priority is breathing. That is today's priority, which is why I need these tanks right here. Come on, give me my tanks. Under construction, okay. This is Ellie's errand. Oh, Ellie, I believe in you, Ellie. Yes, Ellie, go! I'm not sure why you're building this one first, but I'm glad that they're getting built. Oh my goodness, she's building more than just the one. Ellie, I adore you. Oh, Ellie, you're amazing. I love you so much, Ellie. Alright, just this last one, Ellie. You're amazing, Ellie. Alright, and then the next thing to do is to deconstruct this. Just that. That one little section. Oh, look at that oxygen already starting to fill those tanks. It's because the pipes are full. The tanks are going to fill first anyway, but come on, somebody deconstruct this link. They're all going down here to work on the saline thing, which is good. I mean, all priorities in their place, but man, the tanks fill fast. Maybe I really only do need the 5 electrolyzers. I would honestly have to look a few things up and do some really weird math to figure out how much oxygen these little dupes go through in a day. It's especially complicated by how much I'm having them run around in the suits. We're talking algebra of algebra here. I don't want to do it. And you know what? I am going to allow this to be priority 5 again. But yeah, look at that. They've got most of the wiring and almost all of the pipe installed at this point. Very efficient. What were you going in there for, Joshua? But yes, the system is not working efficiently quite yet, but it's working quite well so far. This pump is nearly half full. I've got 3 tanks full out of 5. The idea is to just deconstruct this one block. Let this part of the pipe just empty out, because that's what the pipes do, and then deconstruct the rest. If I deconstruct all of it at once, I could lose some oxygen and, you know. And this whole system is nearly ready to go. I do need to do something about the water level in here. Oh, wait. Who made a mess? Who made a mess? Why? Bert? Oh, Bert. Bert, how did this happen, Bert? Bert, I demand answers. Alright. We are going to emergency priority some ladder for you, Bert. Because apparently you can't be trusted. Alright, it's an emergency. Build a ladder. There are 2 suits filled with air down here. Why is nobody building a ladder for Bert? I can see exactly how he got stuck over there. I'm just annoyed. But, yeah. Yeah, I can see exactly how that happened. I did not double check everything that was going on here. Everything else is fine. It's just that one spot. It's just this area where I have the 3 pipes, like where I had the 2 pipes going down this side. That's where the problem is. Come on, guys, it's an emergency. Rowan, do the thing before he runs out of air. Go, Rowan, go! And now Bert can escape. Because Bert has a sore back, which means that he actually spent the entire night in that cubby, and I did not notice. I am a terrible manager. But yes, with that one chunk of ladder built right there, no dupe is going to get stuck over there building this stuff again. Except he wasn't actually building, he was just mining. Honestly, he's lucky he didn't just fall to where the ladder already was. But yeah, everything's a mess. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. Well, I managed to not actually kill Bert. That's the good news. And now Bert is mopping up his own mess. Good job, Bert. What are you going to do? You're just gonna go and nap right there. Is that... What the hey, Bert? Side-eye forever for you, Bert. Okay, they still haven't deconstructed that bit of pipe, but things are Things are doing okay here. Okay. And those machines have been turned off, and nobody is suffocating yet. The Slicksters have enough carbon dioxide, so we can turn that off again. And, oh boy, mop the petrol. And let's see. What other oxygen machines do I have besides the ones that are in the bedrooms? Oh, hey, will you look at that? It's just the bedroom ones now. Alright, let's turn them off. Leaving the ones in the two hospitals as they are, because I'm keeping the hospitals as sort of as closed a system as I can. It's keeping the air in there in the hospitals nice and clean and purified. Is the idea. Okay. So I'm mainly just concerning myself down here at this point. You know, once they turn off all those oxygen diffusers. No filter selected. Okay, fine. We will choose... Where are you? Water. Steve is doing his research. Steve's been doing his research for a while. His suit's at half air. And hey, we've got this whole thing built now. Yep, exactly what we want. Salt water going in, clean water coming out. Now, I really need to drop the water level right around here. So... yeah, what I'm gonna do... we'll extend that ladder. I don't need to drop it very far. I just need to drop it by like one level. So hopefully this will be enough. I'll soon find out, I suppose. And actually, come to think of it, let's make that a ladder piece rather than an empty space. Just for convenience. This bit here still worries me. I don't really want the salt water breaking through. We've already got strata of water going on here that I do not like. I don't want to add to the problem. It's a big enough problem as it is. Wait a minute. That's oil! That's oil! That is oil! Oh man, how do I get at it without dumping a whole bunch of water onto it? Oh. Oh no. Um. Okay. I have an idea. Okay. Like that. And like that. And like this. I swear there's method in this madness. And like this. Like that. And like that. And like that. And like that. In fact, that first. Yes, that first. And that will get me to the oil without dumping any of the other liquids on top of it. Yes, okay. We're going to make that a little important right now. I am not dying for plastic yet. But man, it would be nice to have plastic. But honestly, I don't need to get at that crude oil until I have the whole thing up at the top for processing it built. And running that pipe is going to be such a pain in my butt. I will worry about that later. For the time being, yes, this is exactly the way to go. To run the ladder down and dump the water in here, down here, and then go across. Oh, hey, there's fossil over here. Neat. Okay, plots and plans. Ooh, nearly half full. Nice. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. The plan is in place. I have a plan. And getting all of these oxygen diffusers turned off will actually be good for my circuitry within the base. So this is good. This is good. I'm liking this. You know, if somebody actually comes and turns off the machines here. Where's Steve? Oh, there you are, Steve. Okay. This machine has not given me an overheating warning for quite some time. The coal boxes are full! Awesome! Okay. They still haven't deconstructed this one bit of pipe. Okay, don't get stuck, Rowan, please. For the love of everything, don't get stuck. Oh, thank you for not getting stuck, Rowan. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough, honestly. I just want to drop the water level below where it's interfering with this desalinator. Is that too much to ask? Okay, so I now have 4 oxyferns and 5 of the oxygenators supplying all of the air to my base. You know, going by the fact that I filled 5 tanks with oxygen, the 5 might be enough. But this might be a situation where I just have to keep building more and more tanks to hold the oxygen, just so that I can continuing to produce enough hydrogen. But it looks like they finally deconstructed that bit. Oh, yep, look at that. The oxygen is working its way out. Okay, so we can deconstruct the bits that are already empty. I'll just deconstruct it to there. Now the question is, more tanks or more electrolyzers? Okay, skills. Is anybody allowed to learn anything? Gossman, only if there's something you love that hasn't been learned yet. Nope. Rowan is in a good place. Sure, let's give Rowan some more operating. Harold is still amazing. I just don't know what to have him learn. Ditto for Otto here. So I think I'll just leave it at that. And a blueprint. Well, we don't actually need it, but I'll take the coal. But yeah, things are going pretty well here. My various suits are adequately supplied with oxygen, I think. How are the upper suits doing? Who knows? I can't tell past all the all of the bins of petrol. Could you guys maybe clean those up? You know, get those into the pit. But yes, all suits have adequate oxygen. The base is getting air, kinda. So 3 electrolyzers and 4 oxyferns seem to be enough somehow. Okay, so the water system is working exactly as it is supposed to. I may have to build more tanks. That's the thing is. I did not anticipate this. Oh, but all of this pipe is empty now, at least. So let's deconstruct the lot of that. No hurry, it's just for aesthetics. There we go. Should I build more tanks? That is the question. I have the space. Well, you know what? I'm going to try turning this switch off and see if the system can run on its own juice. Oh, I set my threshold. I made a mistake. I set my thresholds wrong. High threshold is 100, low threshold is... Yeah, let's make that... Come on, I want 25. There we go. Thank you. Okay. I have enough oxygen stockpiled here that it should be able to run itself as need be. And I have more than enough water to put in more oxygenators if it turns out that I need more air. At least that's the general idea. And you know what? I'm going to shove the carbon dioxide in here up a little bit. Okay, fine. I would like that reed dug up. What I'll do is just fill in this with some regular tile and just push the carbon dioxide a bit more up towards the oxyferns. I'm basically dropping all the carbon dioxide out of the bottom of my base in this sort of region into my oxyferns. Just because. Backup systems. The dupes insist upon producing a lot of carbon dioxide, so I might as well make use of it, right? Oh yes, I did want to set this up as a farming station, but without losing any of those Nami gases. So, airlock, right here. I wish I could put a tile in here without actually losing that seal there. Oh well. They'll get around to installing an airlock there sooner or later. And I am going to want a pump in this chamber. Yeah, I want a pump right here. With a gas sensor right there. And, whoops, not plumbing, ventilation. I want a filter. Which, okay, let me think about this. I want it... Honestly, I kind of want it here. Yeah, right here. And then this pipe goes in here. This pipe goes in there. And this one we'll end up going back this way. And power. I guess I might as well hook it into this one. Oh, and automation wire connecting those two. And ladder here and ladder here. And all sorts of ridiculousness, but once this is done, this will be set up as an airlock of sorts. Which I don't actually like this. I do not like this. Hold on. Forget everything that's going on through here. Because I actually want the pump up here. Yes. Like that, and then a gas element sensor still goes right there with a wire that goes in there. And please let that be on the room and not on the pipe. I really don't want the sensor on the pipe. And then the wiring... Where's my power? And the wiring goes like that. Yeah, just like that. And that pipe will vent Yeah, okay. So that will vent right here. And we're just going to set priority on 1 for those so that they're never done. Oh yes, and ladder just so that they can reach everything that's going on through there. This is going to be a very funky little airlock is what this is going to be. Okay, oxygen machine still powering itself? Yes. Still not needing more oxygen than what I am producing now. I might have done it. Oh look! Baby Puffed! Look how horrified she is to be part of this world. puffs are all she's when they're babies because of the eyelashes. Okay, so we still have 2 oxygen machines in the hospitals. But the 1,000 kilograms of algae that we have should be more than enough to keep those 2 running. Let's mop up some more petrol. Why are you... Did you really just put on a whole suit to disinfect one section of ladder, Rowan? Okay, so I can put this lot all back to 5. I still want it done, but it is no longer urgent. So yeah, I think my next thing is to get the construction project up above worked on. I'm actually I'm going to designate this area as a nature reserve and just farm it. Balm lily. Balm lily is very handy. Speaking of which, I have balm lily stuff. Why don't I make some stuff with the apothecary? I bet I have what I need for medipacks. Oh, I have lots! I have plenty. Okay, so I have 2 beds. So that's like 4. And one of the doctory types can get on that when they have a moment. Come to think of it, should I be sending some more carbon dioxide over to the slicksters? Sure, it's getting pretty thick in there. Okay, so what we want is for the dupes to get working on everything going on up here. So I think the best thing to do would be to start on this horrifying mass of pipes. So, oh actually, come to think of it, this is actually what I want them working on. This is already designated 7, so they should be doing it. I think it's the only 7 I've got right now. Oh, look at that. I dropped the water level far enough down here. It was just enough. Okay. Yeah, so that's the next thing, is to have them Yeah, I'm gonna leave all that up there at a 7. They'll get to it when they get to it. So what I'm gonna do is this lot. We're gonna have them do the thing up to here. Yeah, that should be adequate, and you know what, this should be set back to 5. Okay, so next construction progress, getting my oil refinery thing together. Is gradually working our way towards actually building all of this ridiculousness here. It is unfortunate that I have put it so far away from my base. Processing is going to be very slow, but I am not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry, so it's fine. Okay, everything that they can reach from the inside has been done. I should maybe not hover over the wire. Bath time is occurring. Clean up this section if you would. And while you're at it, put in a door to cover that ugly wire. Alright, Ellie continues to be my most valuable dupe. Look at her go. I mean, I only have 3 suits set up here, so only 3 of them can be working on this at a time, but still, look at Ellie go! And look at that, Sierra Lad. She's putting in the conveyor rail. Look at that conveyor rail getting installed. Look at that. I tease because I love. But yeah, they are just rocking along here. Look at him go. Yeah, Rowan and Ellie in a race to the top. Okay, it's gonna slow down a little bit now because they also have to put in ladder as well as all the piping. They are speedy once they get going. Definitely progress. Well, they're still not doing anything up there. It's awfully far for them to go. It's not important either, honestly. I'm in no hurry. I don't know why they are taking so long to build that one section of ladder, but I'm actually quite amused. They spent the last half hour trying to debug and gate. Ah. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, that can be a whole thing. All right, they've nearly got everything that I asked for installed. We have new printables. I don't want any of this. I do not actually want any of this. Oh, well, I guess, reject them all! Okay, so that is that whole section, except for this one little bit of rail in the middle for some reason. So let's move on to this lot. I don't need to make carbon dioxide. I have this. I have more carbon dioxide than I would ever know what to do with. In fact, I have more carbon dioxide than I have more carbon dioxide, so much. I don't actually know what to do with all this carbon dioxide. I am sad I'm going to have to kill this Weezewort simply because it's sitting on some obsidian. I want that obsidian. Well, I'm using my CO2. I mean, here I'm just using it to waste water, but the CO2 in my base, I'm using a good chunk of it to grow mushrooms down here. And pretty much the rest is going down here to feed my oxyferns. But the geyser, I honestly don't know what to do with all the CO2 coming out of that geyser. So I'm basically using it to cycle water so that my slime converters will actually run. But yeah, I do want the obsidian around here, so that is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to build like a really solid wall right here, because I do not want the heat coming off this geyser to be affecting everything that's going on over here. But that's problems for somewhat future Foxwine, because at the moment I'm just trying to build. Because I seem to have managed the air thing. I have removed 425% of stress. Most of it from Chipper and high morale. Yes, Song, I agree. It is jacked up. Okay, Gossman is really hungry, so hopefully she will take care of that. Yeah, there we go, Gossman. More mopping. The mopping never ends. How long do slicksters live? see, I did find the crude oil, some crude oil down near the bottom. And currently my best plan is to pump that crude oil into the pipes that I have in place for this pump. Like bring it into the bottom of the base and into this pipeline. Pretty close to here. Because that way I have the fewest lines crossed. Because yeah, I found some crude oil. I don't know if it's a geyser or what, but I found there's crude oil down here. And there seems to be quite a pocket of it. But I'm not going to try to get to it until I have my crude oil processing built. So that's why I've been concentrating on the construction up this way. Because this right over here is my processing for turning crude oil into plastic. I have no need or intention to be building a power supply with it. All I need, absolutely all that I need, is plastic. So any and all crude oil that I gather is going to be brought here and turned into plastic, which will then be piped back to the base to be picked up. So only one dupe will have to come over here in order to run the refinery. And that will be it. Nobody's going to be carrying plastic all the way back to the base, because it will instead be dropped off right here, where they can easily pick it up. At least that's the idea. And while I'm at it, I'm also building this carbon dioxide processor, which hopefully is not going to be underwater. Please don't be underwater. Okay, fine, you know what? Just in case. There. Now they hopefully won't be underwater. Alright, things are getting built. I don't know why this one little section is not being built yet, but they'll get to it eventually. Oh my goodness, Devin's so happy he's got a balloon. Look at him. I mean, they only have the one expression when they're in the suits, which is a little sad. But Devin with his little balloon, and when Hassan gets happy when he's running around, you know, just a streak with the sparkles streaking. And I worry about you, Bert. I worry about you. You have problems, Bert. Okay, excellent. There are definitely things that are being ignored for reasons. But honestly, I don't need the rail until they're actually manufacturing plastics. So there is time, and maybe I'm not making enough copper. Let's check in on the refinery. You know what? I might as well make some more. Make some more, We never know when I never know when I'm gonna need more. I might actually need more now. They did stop building the rail in some odd places. Okay, priority. I'm going to continue with priority 8. We're just gonna priority 8 this whole lot here because I feel like it. And also because it'll be faster. Going downwards, there's less. This is a horrific mess, and I actually don't know, like, how to... I don't know where to start with that one. But yeah, they're getting things done. They're doing the work. And they're having pleasant chit-chat with each other while they're doing it. Yeah, water is definitely going to be a concern in this little hole that I am planning. I may have to put in more mesh tiles. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put in some more mesh tiles down here. Priority 8, the new construction as well. Thank you. I mean, if I could jettison CO2 into space possibly, but I'd have to pump it there, and I haven't actually quite reached space yet. And building broken. That's an important wire. Fix that wire. And more mopping, because the mopping never, ever ends. Okay, here's a question. The batteries are empty. Why are these 2 generators? Pipe blocked. Oh, great. We have a situation. Well, as long as the coal generators keep going... We have a power issue thanks to gas pressure. There are things I need plastic for. But yeah, for the high pressure gas things is definitely the #1 thing I want plastic for. Yeah, if you could just ship me a ton, I would very much appreciate it. I don't need plastic for a lot, but I would really like some high-pressure gas valves because situations like this are bad. Okay, reactivate the hamster wheel. Alright, making some more copper. But yeah, imagine how broken it would actually be if players could ship materials between their games, in oxygen not included. I mean, man. Okay, things are happening again. I guess I was a bit short of refined copper. Installation continues. Bert, I am so concerned about you. Okay. Still incubating. 87%. And 87%. Why are they both? They're both at 87%. Okay, fine. Come on, somebody reactivate that wheel. I can't actually run the base on 2 coal generators. I mean, yes, the hydrogen generator is trying, but there's just not enough hydrogen. Somebody reactivate that wheel. I mean, yes, I could hook these wheels into the main system, but then I would have to activate and deactivate 4 wheels, and I don't want to. Okay, this I am going to have sensing hydrogen. Come on, guys, just 1 hamster wheel. You can reactivate it. And putting in that Wheezewort was the right idea. I haven't had a warning about that machine overheating ever since I put the Wheezewort in. Nobody cleans up around here anymore, though. I know I have some of you people prioritizing that. And more mopping. I'd put a Wheezewort in this room too. I just don't have any room for it anywhere. I have enough Wheezewort seeds that I'd be able to, but... Yes, the wheel is being reactivated! Somebody run on it! Yes, thank you, Harold. Okay. It's very depressing that it takes 2 coal generators and a person on a hamster wheel to actually bring the base slightly back towards where it needs to be, but... Okay, this is a good enough start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take my break here. Since I've got the wheel running, so I don't have to remember to check up on that. So I'm going to refill my coconut water. I'm going to have a good stretch, maybe a bio break, maybe run some ads if it hasn't been too recently since the last time I ran ads. I run them automatically, so I don't always know when I've played them. And I will be back in just a few minutes.